All right, people, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real issues and real music in real time for just a few real people out here, just like you there and just like me here. So, music legend Smokey Robinson is in the news, and this is not good. Motown legend Smokey Robinson under criminal investigation after bleep allegations. It's a word that starts with R and it has four letters. Okay, I'm trying to not trigger the algorithm, which, if you use the R word, I'm pretty sure, especially in the title of something, you get demonetized, and I don't really want that to happen. So, in any event, though, if you want to support this channel, buy me a coffee. Very important. Also, Patreon, YouTube memberships, and PJ Rock super chats. Now, this comes from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, which isn't a very law and order organization. All right. All I know is they put turnstiles in these police stations so the criminals can go in and then they can go back out really quickly. So that's how the turnstile system works in LA County. But yes, they've opened a criminal investigation into Smokey regarding these allegations. The department said in a statement that its Special Victims Bureau is actively investigating criminal allegations against Smokey Robinson. Now, for the record, I'm a big fan of Smokey. The guy is a legend, and just a total Motown original, a great singer. Anyway, last week, four housekeepers of Robinson filed a lawsuit against that, alleging rather that the Motown music luminary repeatedly assaulted and did that other thing to them while they worked for him. I don't understand, like, a guy like Smokey Robinson, how he would assault a housekeeper. But okay, that's, one thing I was thinking about, maybe Smokey Robinson likes Donald Trump. It could be it. Or this is legitimate. I don't know. Could be a very like Bill Cosby kind of thing here. You can never tell. The suit filed in LA Superior Court seeks at least $50 million in damages over the alleged assaults. Okay. Could be a way to extract money from a very rich man. I'm betting that Smokey is probably worth more than 50 mil. So that would take care of that. And he's kind of old anyway, so he doesn't need all this money. Now, the women say these alleged assaults took place between 2007 and 2024. So they've been going on for quite some time and up until very recently. Robinson's lawyer did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the criminal investigation, but previously called the allegations vile and false and said the women's lawsuit was simply an ugly method of trying to extract money from an 85-year-old music icon. So he's only 85. I'm sure he could do a duet with Steve Perry. John Harris and Herbert Hayden, the lawyers for the women, say they are pleased to learn that law enforcement is looking into the allegations. Our clients intend to fully cooperate with the ongoing investigation in pursuit of justice for themselves. Justice or money? And they say others that may have been assaulted by him as well. Others, huh? Wow. Okay, so you never know. This could be where a whole bunch of people come forward and say, yep, he did it. But we don't know. In today's world, we just don't know. And more information is definitely needed. Smokey Robinson's lawyer, Chris Frost, said that the allegations defy credulity. It's a cool word, credulity. and are full of inconsistencies. The four women, whose names have not been made public, each allege that Smokey would wait until he was alone with them in his LA house and then blankety blank with them. In some cases, repeatedly over many years. Okay, why would you keep working for Smokey if over many years? You know, I mean, maybe he pays well, but if he's doing that, I'm like, see you later. Anyway, one woman said she worked for Smokey Robinson between 2012 and 2024 and was assaulted at least 20 times. Another said she worked for him from 2014 until 2020, and she was assaulted 23 times. Harris called Robinson a serial and sick something who must be stopped. When asked at a May 6th news conference whether the women had talked to police, Hayden said no, but felt the allegations merited law enforcement getting involved. So I guess you find the lawyer first before you go to the police. That way you have a case, and the chances you're going to have a huge payday. All of the accusers said they eventually quit. Okay, finally. They eventually quit over the assaults, and all said they feared coming forward over fears of retaliation, public shame, and possible effects on their immigration status. What? So they appear to be illegal. Yeah, there you go. So that's kind of a big punchline in this. Robinson was among the biggest hit makers of the 1960s as a central part of the Motown Records machine, both with his group The Miracles and as a solo artist with songs including Tears of a Clown and The Tracks of My Tears. Could be a lot of tears if they find Smokey guilty. So those are two interesting song references. He won't be cruising anymore either. I'm just going to throw that in there because it seems to work. He is a member of both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Songwriters Hall of Fame. So at least he got into the hall. He's 85 years old. So it appears he had, and you know what, folks? I'm just going to make a quick comment about illegal workers or whatever you want to call them, undocumented labor. This is a big problem in this country, that the ruling class basically wants to use people as cheap labor, which sounds very much like what they do in China, except those are legal citizens in China doing slave labor. So, you know, you don't treat your help very good if you're not paying them well, and they're just lucky to be here and all that stuff. I will say this about the immigration system. It needs a huge overhaul. First, we have to catch up, you know, with the 10 million that are here, or how many million that are here. Get rid of some of them and then see what everybody else is up to. And then make them go through a process where they learn the culture, they learn the language, they assimilate in, because that's what was expected before. I don't know what changed other than the fact that celebrities and these rich elitists that don't understand the working class want cheap labor. They want help that they can pay under the table, right? And so, you know, hey, I'm giving you $100 a week cash, $200 a week cash, and it's a discount for them. And then those people don't have to pay taxes probably. So you can go in many different directions with this as to why it's not a good idea. And moving forward, I think you could prevent something like this. And if Smokey is guilty of this, well, he's just looking at these women like, hey, you're just lucky to be here. I'm paying you. And if you say anything, you know, I'll out you as an illegal alien. So a lot of blackmail, a lot of twists and turns with this story. And yes, maybe I'll keep you up to date as time goes on with this. I'm sure the process will take a long time. Smokey is 85, and so I don't know. This isn't really a good thing for an 85-year-old man to have to deal with, especially if he's not guilty. If he's guilty, his reputation will be destroyed. And much like Bill Cosby and other people that have, ruined their life over things like this, their legacy will be tarnished. And there's a good chance that even Smokey Robinson's music catalog will be, I wouldn't say banned, but shunned enough where radio stations will be told, hey, the guy was a serial whatever, and you can't keep playing his music, because people will always associate that with what happened to him or what he caused. I mean, I don't see the Bill Cosby show on TV anymore. Do you? I don't know if you can even buy it on DVD. And it was a good show. I watched it back in the 80s. It was one of my favorite shows for a couple of years, but not anywhere to be found. All right, folks, I'm found right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. People are still saying, hey, where have you been? Well, I've been here for the last 5 months, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications on new videos, and putting out content pretty much every day. So again, thanks to all of you who support the channel and who are decent, nice, kind, lovable people. And I will be back, so stay tuned for more on the Harmless Dave channel.